Catalyst in the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And here we go from LA. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
A second down throw from Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. They found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always, that's going to be good for a first.
7 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Play action now for Stafford. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up second down.
On the coverage.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Room to run inside the 20. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown Rams. Kyren Williams from 32 yards.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Takes the handoff, now low. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Poona Ford. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Well, must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air with Love. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got first and 10. Running it after the penalty. Across the 45 and still going. And he's brought down at the 44. 25 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, set. Clock 40. Set.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 red, 10 cycle. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
And the Packer first down.
Let's go. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Red.
Working inside the red zone. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Love. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. They'll run. Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights. They're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Whittington now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Going for the pistol, Stafford. Screen here for Williams. He dodged the tackle. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, Stafford. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. The deep pass comes up big. 40 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They go with Williams on the counter. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams fields the pitch. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Stafford back to throw. Throw finds his back. It's Corum. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively. The protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Throwing now, Stafford. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Working on 2nd down. Stafford to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now. Ball at the 33.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Watch it. 6.
Love now. We'll go outside, and it's hauled in by Golden. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that will be good for a Packers first down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage.
Love now to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Drive 2. Green back.
Second down throw for Love. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. Hit there, and he's forced out. Gain of about 15 before it. And that is a Packers first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before this snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. Yellow. 22. Yellow. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
6. Right. 95.
Throwing on second down, here's Love. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams will begin the fourth quarter with a football following the interception.
Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. Shoots away from one. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Hits the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
And this is up and good, so they add 7 more to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 cycles.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Escapes a defender. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go. 52. Ready.
Love now off the play action. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That is the spark that they needed. 37 yards. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Here we go. 45. Right. Good. 52.
Love looking to pass. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Jacobs running behind center. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Down. 10 black. Dog red. Smash red. Ready.
4th down. Here's Love. He's got a man left. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 50. Green.
Man in motion here. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. Yellow. White. Striker. 3-3.
Throwing, it's Love. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Braden Fisk It's now 3rd and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Third and long for him here. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, it's not enough to get the first down.
Let's go. Yellow.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Corum now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Stafford now. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it set the table for more.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. 50, green. Watch out now. Black clock. 43 rail.
Play fake. It's Love. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Myles Garrett. And that will bring up 2nd and 18.
The rush, the problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Jack Red, cycle. No, 32. White. Ready.
After the set, Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. A good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Packers losing by 7. Last completion didn't go anywhere, so still 10 to go now on 3rd down.
Here we go. 45. White. Six. Mega. Red. Yellow.
Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And the short throw yields short results. Only a yard, but they needed a whole lot more. It is 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Ready. Yellow. 43.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, he lost the football. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Gosh, it's got to be so demoralizing, Brock, to know that this offense probably just going to pound the rock from here on out, and you can't really do a thing to stop them.
That's what they're hoping for, and that's really what all those body blows through the first 3 quarters should pay these kind of dividends when it matters the most.
They're going to pass it here. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that 1st down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
1st and 10 at the
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he has the 1st down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to get there in time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave. And now it's 2nd and 19.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Lasers this one deep down the middle. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.